Okay, so Maslow created the hierarchy of needs, which has 5 different steps, and I'm going to go over those. So he believes that people seek love and respect, and if it all goes well, then people truly become themselves, which is the idea of humanism. So they have some basic needs as humans. So the first one is psychological, which is needing food, water, warmth, air, your basic needs. And then moving on is number 2, which is safety. And this is feeling protected from injury and death. Number 3 is love and belonging, which is having friends, family, and a community that's normally religious. Number 4 is esteem, being respected by the wider community as well as by oneself. So these people, like you've heard of self-esteem, this is what Maslow is trying to say, that you feel self-esteem based on yourself and what others think about you, like your community, for example, and if they respect you or not. Then moving on to number 5, which is self-activation. This is becoming one's true self, fulfilling one's unique potential while appreciating all of life. So this is like the top tier step. This is what you normally achieve this later on in your life. So there was a quote that I saw that said that this is the contagious ideas in behavioral science, is what he created. So the lower needs must be met before higher needs can be. So like I said, this can take a very long time to be achieved, and some people don't even achieve it later on in life. You might match your steps a little bit, like you might go 1, 3, and then back to 2, because I read something that said that somebody thought that he meant you had to go in the correct order all the way up to the top, but that's actually not true. And he said that sometimes you will be better at one thing than the other, and then you'll go back to the first one, but then you eventually make your way back up to the top. So when all levels have been satisfied, adults can be fully themselves, which is being creative, spiritual, curious, appreciative of nature, and they are respectful. So the first 4 levels are often referred to as deficiency needs, and the top level is known as growth or being needs. B-need is what it's called. And deficiency needs arise from deprivation and are said to motivate people when they are unmet. Growth needs do not stem from a lack of something, but rather a desire to grow as a person. So if you want to be this person and you want to be this creative and spiritual and positive person, then you have to work your way up to that. It just doesn't occur overnight. You have to go through the steps in order to be who you want to be. He believed that actualization, could be measured through the concept of peak experiences, and it's a continuous process through your life. You may think that you have already achieved it, but 5 years later you could look back and be like, wow, I did not achieve it back then, but I am slowly making my way up to where I want to be. Thank you.